exponential distribution. As I told you that we have 4 types of distribution. So one is binomial distribution and second one is Poisson. Those two under discrete. Next, exponential and normal will come under continuous probability distribution. Okay, in general actually, so in paint I will explain that one concept, then we will go for the problem easily. Okay. So in exponential distribution, exponential probability distribution, okay, it is denoted as f of x, or defined as f of x, which is equal to alpha e to the power of minus alpha x for x greater than 0, and f of x takes the value 0 otherwise. Okay, otherwise. Actually, as I told you earlier that, okay, continuous probability distribution, the range, this is, I think yesterday we discussed, the range of continuous probability distribution is from minus infinity to infinity. And also we discussed that integral from minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx equal to what? What is this equal to?
1, ma'am.
1. Okay, means we have to take the probability between minus infinity to plus infinity. Okay, so exponential distribution is a probability distribution. It is defined as in the only positive interval we define the exponential distribution. So between minus infinity to plus infinity we have 0. Okay, 0 to infinity is the positive interval. Okay, exponential distribution is defined in the positive interval only. So here they are given x greater than 0. Okay, range of x is from minus infinity to plus infinity, but so f of x takes the value alpha into e power minus alpha x only for positive interval for x, that is from 0 to infinity. Okay, so in minus infinity to 0, our f of x for the exponential distribution is 0. Okay, so this is the concept of exponential probability distribution. And what is alpha? So here we have alpha, right? What is alpha? Alpha is the mean. So, sorry, actually 1 by alpha is the mean for exponential distribution. Mean for exponential distribution. I am not going to prove the mean is 1 by alpha. Okay. So, actually the derivation they removed from your syllabus. Directly we have to consider the definition. Okay, result only. So, mean for the exponential distribution is 1 by alpha. Mean is 1 by alpha. Variance is also, variance is, we got 1 by alpha square. So variance we will get it as 1 by alpha square. Standard deviation is square root of variance. Square root of variance, that is equal to 1 by alpha. Okay. So you should remember it. Mean for the exponential distribution is 1 by alpha. Variance for the exponential distribution is 1 by alpha square. Standard deviation is 1 by alpha. Okay, here what we have alpha, that is a 1 by alpha is the mean. Reciprocal of the mean here we consider. Okay, right. So next we go for the problems that I will show you. Right, this what we discussed yesterday. What we discussed yesterday, mean is 1 by alpha, variance is 1 by alpha square, standard deviation is 1 by alpha. Mean and the standard deviation are same for exponential distribution. So, and these are the important problems what we have in the exponential distribution. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತಪ್ಪ?
Yes.
Okay. So next problem. This is one of the important problem. So what they are given? Find the constant k such that f of x is equal to kx square between 0 to 3 is a probability density function. Also compute probability of x between 1 and 2 And second one, p of x less than or equal to 1. Third one, p of x greater than 1. Also find mean and variance. Okay. So since if they are given two functions, so in the probability of what we have four distributions, we have like split function in the exponential distribution. Okay. So in that, see here, 1 minute. Okay. So first we have to find the value for k. Here what we have k, as in case of the binomial distribution we found k, right? In the same manner here also we have to find k. Okay, first I written the function whatever they are given. Okay, given f of x is equal to kx in the interval 0 to 3 and f of x takes the value 0 otherwise. So if k is positive, anyhow x square is positive because the interval is 0 to 3. If the interval is positive, correct? 0 to 3 means this is a existing interval from minus infinity to plus infinity. So they are given only our function is defined. So it is not 0. Our function is defined as it is also 0. F of x is 0. F of x is 0. Okay, so except the interval 0 to 3, everywhere f of x takes the value 0 for x in the range of minus infinity to plus infinity. So we are going to define, see here. So this is the question what we have to find k, right? We have to find k. So they are given that f of x is defined as kx square in the interval 0 less than x. 1 minute. Right, function given as kx square for 0 less than x less than 3 and f of x takes the value 0 otherwise means in the interval. So in continuous probability distribution, interval is minus infinity to plus infinity, between that we have 0. Okay, so here the existing interval is only 0 to 3. Okay, 0 to 3. So here only we have f of x is equal to kx square. Okay, f of x is equal to kx square. Other than this interval, the f of x takes the value 0. This is what they are given. By make use of this definition, we have to find the value for k. Okay. So since it is a continuous probability distribution, we know that first condition is f of x greater than or equal to 0. So when f of x is greater than or equal to 0 means k should be positive. X square is positive always because we are taking the positive interval. If k is positive, then f of x is also positive. Means we have to find out positive value for k. Okay, next come to the second condition. So in the question, what they are given, it is a probability density function. Means it has to satisfy two conditions. They in the question itself they said that it is satisfying two conditions. So find k. Okay. So second condition is that integral minus infinity to plus infinity f of x dx is 1. F of x dx is 1. So as we discussed already in the binomial distribution, to find k generally we are using second condition. Okay, now see here only this problem I will explain the interval clearly. So now I am going to write my minus infinity to plus infinity interval as minus infinity to 0, 0 to 3, 3 to infinity. Okay, shall I write? Minus infinity to plus infinity as, shall I write it as minus infinity to 0 plus 0 to 3 plus 3 to infinity. Shall I write? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So here it is f of x dx as it is. F of x dx, f of x dx. In the LHS we have integral from minus infinity to plus infinity. If you understand this problem, every problem will be easy only. Okay, what is the value for f of x in the interval minus infinity to 0?
0.
0. Okay, what is f of x in the interval 0 to 3? What's the value for f of x in the interval 0 to 3? What they are given? F of x takes the value kx square in the interval what? 0 to 0 to what?
3, ma'am.
3. In the interval 0 to 3, what is our f of x now?
Kx square.
Kx square. Okay, what is f of x in the interval 3 to infinity? In 3 to infinity, what is f of x? 0. Okay, it is also 0. So now I am giving first integral and last integral. Now I am going to evaluate the middle integral, that is from 0 to 3. So f of x takes the value kx square dx, which is equal to 1. So now by make use of this equation, we can find the value for k. Keep k outside. Now integrate x square. What is the integration of x square with respect to x? Tell me fast. X cube by 3. Integration completed. Apply the limit 0 to 3 equal to 1. So k by 3, I will keep 3 outside. K by 3 into, apply the limit for x, 3 cube minus 0 cube is equal to 1. What is 3 cube? What is 3 cube?
27.
27. 27 minus 0 is 27. So 3 9s are 27. What is k?
1 by 9.
1 by 9. K is positive value we got. Okay, k is equal to 1 by 9. So this is what we got. Not in finding k. Hello? Are you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So after k, what we have to find? So we have to find the probability between 1 and 2. Okay, so this is very important. So the probability between 1 and 2 here is, so now our interval is, so instead of minus infinity to plus infinity, I will take the interval as 0 to 3 only, correct? Except the 0 to 3, f of x will be 0 everywhere between minus infinity to plus infinity. Now, so it's very important. Now I want to find out the probability of x lies between 1 and 2. So in the discrete, we have to take the summation, right? Right? In the discrete, we have to take the summation. In the continuous, we have to take, instead of summation, what we have to consider?
Integral.
Integral. Integral from where to where?
1 to
1 to 2. You can ask, somebody can ask, ma'am, here equal sign is not there, but here you took 1 and 2 also. So as I told you earlier that since it is a continuous probability distribution, continuous means it can take minute values also between 1 and 2. Minute values, that is 1.000000001 also included, that I cannot take, that's what. So in case of continuous probability distribution, that means in case of exponential and normal, if they are given, not equal, okay, not equal sign if they are given also, we have to include the endpoints. But in the binomial or Poisson, we are excluding these 2 points, okay, we are not taking that points. But in the continuous, we should include those 2 points, okay. So integral from 1 to 2 f of x dx, that's it, okay. Since our interval is, so it is very important to see the interval, okay. So what is our existing interval? What is our existing interval? 0 to
3.
0 to 3. In 0 to 3, our f of x is kx square, correct? We found the value for k. What is k? 1 by 9. So in the interval 0 to 3, f of x is 1 by 9 into x square. Now we are evaluating the integral from 1 to 2. So 1 to 2 belongs to our existing interval?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. So we can substitute our f of x, okay, because 1 to 2, in 1 to 2 also f of x is 1 by 9 x square only. So now integral 1 to 2 x square by 9 dx, integrate it, 1 by 9 you keep it out, integration of x square is x cube by 3, apply the limit. So 9 3s are 27, 1 by 27 outside, apply the upper limit, 2 cube minus 0. So 2 cube is 8, 8 by 27, okay. That we got. Next one. Second question is what? P of x less than or equal to 1. See here, P of x less than or equal to 1. Okay. So now what is our existing interval? What is our existing interval?
1 to 2.
Existing interval is what?
Sorry, 0 to 3.
0 to 3 is our existing interval. Less than 1. Less than or equal to 1. What shall I take the interval? Where to
0
where?
to 1.
0 to 1. Very good. 0 to 1. Less than 1 means start from 0. Because beyond 0, our value for f of x is 0. Minimum value for x we should take it as 0. So up to 1. Okay, up to 1. That is integral 0 to 1 f of x dx. What shall I substitute for f of x? What is f of x in 0 to 1? Hello?
X square by 9.
X square by 9. What you got the answer?
1 by 27.
1 by 27. Okay. 1 by 9 you keep it out. 1 by 9 you keep it out. Integrate x square. Integration of x square is x cube by 3. Then apply the limit. 9 3 is at 27 outside. Upper limit 1 cube minus lower limit is 0 cube. That is 1 by 27. Come to the third one.
Excuse me, ma'am. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, 2 by 1 limit ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ 2 by 1 ಲಿಮಿಟ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ 2 by 0 ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ
ಇಲ್ಲಿ 2 by 0 ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೀರಾ
ಅಲ್ಲಿ
Where? Here. So it is 1 to 2, 1 to 2. It is 1 to 2 only, correct? It is 1 only. 1 to 2. Yes. It is 1 alva, correct. It is 7 by 27. Yes. 8 minus 1, 7 by 27. 1 to 2 only, not 0. 1 to 2. Upper limit is 2, lower limit is 1. 8 minus 1. 7 by 27, correct. Okay. So next, first one, right? This only you told, right? Hello? Aya?
Yes, ma'am.
This only, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, come to the third one. P of x greater than 1. Okay, what is our existing interval? What is our existing interval? 0 to 3 only. 0 to 3 only. So here we have 1, here we have 2. So greater than 1 means 1 to. We should include whether they are given greater than or equal to or not. So if it is 1 is there means you start from 1. Okay, 1 to 3 we should take. Okay. So start from 1, end with 3. So boundary is 0 to 3. It should not go beyond this one. So greater than 1. Yes. Yes. Hello. Did you ask any doubt, any of you? Hello. Actually, greater than 1 means 1 to. Greater than 1 means we should take from 1 to infinity. Okay, 1 to infinity we should consider that. But our existing interval is 0 to 3 only. Okay, 0 to 3 only. So after 3 to infinity, what is our f of x? What is our f of x in 3 to infinity? It is 0 only, because in the question they are given. You can see the question carefully that. See they clearly mentioned f of x takes the value kx square only in the interval 0 to 3. Except 0 to 3, f of x takes the value 0. That's what I made a boundary for my x is 0 to 3 only. Okay, clear? Did you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, come to the third one, greater than 1. So, as we know that greater than 1 means from 1 to infinity actually. So, 1 to infinity, but 1 to 3 only our f of x exists. From 3 to infinity it is 0. That's what I am taking from 1 to 3. Okay, actually it is goes from 1 to infinity, greater than 1 means. But 3 to infinity, our f of x is defined as 0, so I didn't consider this interval. I considered only from 1 to 3. So now substitute for f of x. In the interval 1 to 3, our f of x is x square by 9 dx. So next, integrate. Integration of x square is x cube by 3. 9 3s are 27. So apply the limit 3 and 1. So upper limit is 3, 3 cube minus lower limit is 1, 1 cube. So 3 cube means 27 minus 1, that is 26 by 27. Clear? Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay, next, find mean. Actually, mean, what we discussed in the discrete is x into p of x. Correct? Summation of x into p of x, right? Summation of x into p of x. This is a formula we used, right? General mean formula for discrete. Instead of summation, we are using integral symbol. X into p of x. Instead of p of x, we are using f of x for the continuous. That's it. So interval. So general interval is minus infinity to plus infinity only. But in this particular problem, so only existing interval is 0 to 3, except 0 to 3, all the interval from minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x takes the value 0. So now x into x square by 9. f of x takes the value x square by 9 in the interval 0 to 3. So therefore it becomes 1 by 9. I kept it outside. X into x square is x cube. Integration of x cube is x to the power of 4 by 4. Okay, then apply the limit 0 to 3. So after applying the limit, you will get the answer as 81 by 36. That is 9 by 4. Okay, that will be your mean. Variance. So I am not talking about your particular exponential distribution. It is general continuous probability distribution. Still I didn't come for the exponential distribution. This is a general problem on continuous probability distribution. Next, come to the variance. Actually, this is a second form of the variance. So that is integral from minus infinity to plus infinity. Integral from minus infinity to plus infinity, x square into f of x dx minus mu square. Mu means mean. So now in the interval minus infinity to plus infinity, our existing interval is 0 to 3 only. X square as it is, f of x value is x square by 9 into dx minus mu we got it as 9 by 4. You substitute 9 by 4 whole square. So next 1 by 9 you keep it out. X square into x square is x power 4. Integrate x power 4, you will get x power 5 by 5. Then apply the limit 0 to 3 minus 9 square is 81 by 4 fours are 16. So now apply the limit, you will get 81 by 15 as answer. Then minus 81 by 16 we got, take LCM and simplify, we will get 81 by 240 or 27 by 80. This is a variance. So you should remember this formula to find variance in the continuous probability distribution. Integral from minus infinity to plus infinity, x square into f of x dx minus mu square. For me, integral from minus infinity to plus infinity x into f of x dx. These are the formulae. Did you clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So next, go for the second problem. Okay. So a random variable x has the following density function. So I am not saying that it is an exponential. Okay, I am not saying that it is an exponential. So general problems I am talking about, anta continuous. So now they are defined. So they may take f of x or p of x, no problem. Okay, sometimes we are defined as f of x, sometimes we define as p of x. You can take this as f of x, that is better for us. So f of x is defined as kx square in the interval minus 3 to plus 3. So except minus 3 to plus 3, f of x takes the value 0. Okay. So now find the value for k, then find the probability between 1 and 2, then find the probability x less than or equal to 2, then probability of x greater than 1. First we have to find k. So now, as we know that f of x is a what they are given density function. Probability, if f of x is probability density function, it has to satisfy two conditions. One is f of x greater than or equal to 0. What is the second condition? In continuous integral. What is the second condition? Hello? Integral minus infinity to plus infinity, f of x dx equal to what? F of x dx equal to 1. Okay. So first condition will satisfy if k is positive. Okay. That means we have to find positive value for k. So second, by make use of second condition, we have to find the value for k. So how to find? So now, so as we know that, so actually our interval is minus infinity to plus infinity, but in the question we have the value for f of x as kx square only in the interval minus 3 to plus 3. So here we have 0, it is minus 3 and it is plus 3. So only in the interval minus 3 to plus 3, our f of x takes the value kx square. Other than the interval minus 3 to plus 3, what is our f of x? F of x is taking the value? What? What is the f of x value except minus 3 to plus 3?
0.
0. Okay, this is 0 and this is 0. Okay, this is 0 and this is 0. So only our existing interval is minus 3 to plus 3 alone. So now, so we have to find k. So for that, instead of minus infinity to plus infinity, what shall I take the interval? What shall I take the interval?
Minus 3 to plus.
Very good. Minus 3 to plus 3 we have to consider. Minus 3 to plus 3 f of x dx is equal to 1. That we have to consider to find k. So now substitute integral minus 3 to plus 3. What is our f of x? What is our f of x?
Kx square.
Kx square into dx is equal to 1. Now integrate. Keep k outside. Keep k outside. Then integrate. What is the integration of x square?
X cubed by 3.
X cubed by 3. Then apply the limit minus 3 to plus 3, which is equal to 1. So then after applying the limit, k by 3. I kept 3 outside. I kept 3 outside. That is k by 3. So k by 3 outside, then apply the limit for x, put x equal to 3 as upper limit, 3 cube, minus put x equal to minus 3 as lower limit, minus 3 whole cube. So then k by 3, so 3 cube means what? 3 cube, so this is minus 3 cube, minus into minus plus. What is 3 cube?
27.
27. 27 plus 27. What is 27 plus 27?
54.
54.
54. 54 by 3 into k. 54 by 3 into k is equal to 1. 3, 18 is a 54. 18 3 is a?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, 18 3 is a 54. Therefore, k is equal to 1 by 18. Correct?
Yes.
So now substitute k as 1 by 18 here. Okay, 1 by 18. Okay, 1 by 18. So we got p of x, or you can take it as f of x, no problem. F of x as 1 by 18 into x square. Only in the interval -3 to +3. Otherwise our f of x takes the value 0. Okay, otherwise our f of x takes the value 0. Okay, right. Next, come to the first question. Probability of x lies between 1 and 2. So how to find it? How to find p of x? Between 1
Integral over
and
1 and 2.
integral?
Integral over 1 to 2.
Integral from 1 to 2 f of x dx. Correct. So is 1 to 2 is existing in the interval -3 to 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, therefore what is the value for f of x? I want to substitute here.
X square by 18.
X square by
18.
18. X square by 18 into dx. Now integrate and apply the limit. What you got the answer?
7 by 54.
7 by
54.
54. Correct. So next come to the second one. P of x less than or equal to 2. So first I will take my interval. Existing interval is -3 to +3. -3 to +3. -3 to +3. So in that one, less than or equal to 2. Less than or equal to 2 means what?
-3 to 2.
Less than or equal to 2 means -3 to
2.
2. Okay, integral less than 2 means less than means towards left side. Towards left side we should take. So that is -3 to 2. Don't take 2 to -3. Okay, usually we will consider from left side. -3 to 2. So we have to find out probability. That's from -3 to 2. That is integral from -3 to 2 f of x dx. So f of x is x square by 18 into dx. Now 1 by 18 you keep it out. Then integrate x square. Then apply the limit. What you got the answer? What you got the answer?
$35 by 54.
35 by 54 is correct. Third one, p of x greater than 1. Okay, p of x greater than 1 means what?
1 to 3.
P of x greater than 1. Start from 1, end with 3. Okay, 1 to 3. Usually we have to take limit from left side to the right side. Okay, integral from 1 to 3. Because beyond 3, the value for f of x is 0. Even from 1 to 3. Actually it is 1 to infinity, but so if you consider from 1 to infinity, so here we have 3. So 3 to infinity our f of x is 0. That's what I consider only 1 to 3. 1 to 3 f of x dx. f of x is x square by 18 into dx. Now integrate x square, then apply the limit. Integration of x square is x cube by 3. Then the limit is 1 to 3. So is this answer correct? 26 by 54?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. All of you are getting or not? Hello? Hello?
Yes, ma'am.
All of you are getting?
Yes, ma'am.
So then shall I move to the next problem?
Yes, ma'am.
Next, find the value of C such that, so it is the same as in case of the previous problem. So I will leave this problem to you. Okay. So what is our existing interval? What is our existing interval?
0 to 3.
0 to 3 only. Except 0 to 3, the value for f of x, it is 0. Okay, right. F of x takes the value x by 6 plus c in the interval 0 to 3. If it is a probability density function, then find the value for c and also find probability of x lies between 1 and 6. That is the meaning. Okay. So to find c, we have to, since they are given that the function is a probability density function. F of x is a probability density function. If it is a probability density function, we know that it is satisfying two conditions. One is f of x greater than or equal to 0. Another one is integral minus infinity to plus infinity. F of x dx equal to what? F of x dx integral minus infinity to plus infinity. F of x dx equal to what?
1, ma'am.
1, ma'am.
So these are the two conditions for probability density function. They are given that these two conditions satisfying, then find k. So by make use of a second condition, we have to find out, instead of k, they are given c. Okay, we have to find c. Okay, instead of minus infinity to plus infinity, what should I consider? What is our existing interval?
0 to 3.
0 to 3. Okay, 0 to 3. So f of x is x by 6 plus c into dx plus, equal to 1. Now integrate and apply the limit, then equate to 1, then find c. Integrate, apply the limit. What's the integration of x by 6? 1 by 6 is outside. What's the integration of x?
X square by 2.
X square by 2 plus, what's the integration of c with respect to x?
Cx.
Cx equal to 1. Now apply the limit 0 to 3. Here also 0 to 3. So now 1 by 12, 6 2s are 12, 1 by 12. So 3 square minus 0 plus c into 3 minus 0 is equal to 1. So 3 square is what? 9, 9 by 12 plus 3c equal to 1, correct? Is it right?
Yes, ma'am.
So 3 by 4 plus 3c equal to 1. 3c is equal to 1 minus 3 by 4. What is 1 minus 3 by 4? What is 1 minus 3 by 4 is 1 by 4,
Yes, ma'am.
What is c now? C equal to what?
1 by 12.
1 by 12.
Now substitute c is equal to 1 by 12 in the given probability distribution function. So we obtain f of x is equal to x by 6 plus 1 by 12, x by 6 plus 1 by 12 in the interval 0 to 3. Otherwise f of x takes the value 0. So what is the what we have to calculate? We have to calculate probability between 1 and 2 also, right? So means probability between 1 and 2 means what? Integral from
Integral from 1 to 2.
1 to 2. Is 1 to 2 is existing in our interval?
Yes.
Yes, our interval is 0 to 3. 1 and 2 is also is there inside. So f of x is x by 6 plus 1 by 12 because c is 1 by 12. Yes. Integrate, then apply the limit. Integration of x is x square by 2, 6 2s are 12, that is x square by 12.
And 1 by
Limit
3.
is 1 by 3. Yes, correct. Is this clear? Is this clear all
Yes,
of you?
ma'am.
Yes. So next. Next I will go for the problems on